The universe has always whispered my name, a constant hum beneath the surface of my everyday life. It's a call that echoes through the ages, a siren song from the cosmos. As a kid, I'd stare up at the stars, completely mesmerized by their distant glow. Each tiny point of light felt like a question mark hanging in the inky blackness. Searching for answers. Are we alone? Is there anyone else out there wondering the same things? These questions became an obsession, a driving force. That question pulled me to Nevada, a place that seems to exist on the fringes of reality. The heartland of high strangeness, a magnet for unexplained phenomena and whispered conspiracies, where legends of crashed saucers linger in the air, tales passed down through generations of desert dwellers, and secret bases haunt the desert, their presence adding to the mystique and fueling the endless speculation. The landscape feels otherworldly, as if you've stepped onto another planet entirely. The jagged mountains, like ancient sentinels, stand guard over the secrets hidden within the sands. And the empty valleys stretch out before you, an endless expanse that swallows sound and amplifies the feeling of isolation, reminding me I'm part of something vast, something ancient, something far beyond my own comprehension. I packed my gear, making sure I had everything I needed to survive in this harsh and unforgiving environment. Left the neon of Las Vegas behind, a shimmering mirage of artificiality in the distance, and drove into the unknown, the darkness swallowing me whole as I ventured deeper into the desert's embrace, chasing a feeling that we're on the verge of a discovery, a revelation that could shatter our understanding of the universe, that could change everything, rewriting the rules of reality as we know them. Out here, the modern world fades away, its noise and distractions replaced by the raw, untamed beauty of nature. Replaced by silence and anticipation, a palpable sense that something extraordinary is about to happen. I was heading into the unknown, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a yearning to connect with something larger than myself. And I had never felt more alive, more connected to the universe, more ready to face whatever mysteries lay ahead. Leaving the familiar embrace of the paved road behind, a sense of anticipation washed over me. The smooth asphalt gave way to the rugged, uneven terrain of the desert. It was a deliberate step away from the known, a commitment to the wild unknown that lay ahead. It felt like crossing a threshold, a distinct point of no return. The landscape opened up, revealing a panorama of seemingly endless space. The desert's silence was absolute, a profound stillness that settled deep within my bones. It was a silence unlike any I had ever experienced, a complete absence of the noise and distractions of modern life. This silence was broken only by the crunch of gravel beneath my tires, a constant reminder of my presence in this vast, empty space, and the steady hum of my engine, a mechanical heartbeat pushing me further into the heart of the desert. No road signs to guide me, no cell service, completely cut off from the outside world, just endless rock and sand, stretching as far as the eye could see. Doubt crept in, a whisper in the back of my mind questioning my sanity. But the vast sky, painted with the fiery hues of the setting sun, and the strange, almost alien beauty of the landscape, steeled my resolve, reminding me why I had come. This is where discovery happens, in the raw, untamed corners of the earth, pushing through fear and uncertainty, venturing where others won't, into the heart of the unknown. I found a sheltered spot among the rocks, a natural alcove offering protection from the elements, and made camp, creating a small oasis of order in the surrounding chaos. The journey by truck was over, the mechanical phase of the expedition complete. The rest would be on foot, a more intimate and demanding exploration of this harsh landscape. As I killed the engine, the last vestige of the outside world faded away. The silence rushed back in, enveloping me completely in its profound stillness. The expedition had truly begun, a journey into the unknown depths of the desert, and perhaps into the unknown depths of myself. Setting up camp was a race against the dying light. As night fell, the desert transformed, cold, shadowy and alive with unseen things. The sky exploded with stars, the Milky Way a glowing river overhead. I sat outside, senses heightened, listening for anything out of place. Minutes stretched into hours. Hope and doubt wrestled inside me. I was about to call it a night. Then, on the edge of my vision, I saw a flicker of movement. Something was out there. The desert air shimmered with heat, playing tricks on my eyes. At first I dismissed it, attributing the strange sight to fatigue and the relentless sun. I thought it was a mirage, a cruel joke played by the vast empty landscape. But then it moved again. A distinct shift, a deliberate repositioning against the stark horizon. It was undeniable. Something was out there. Something tall and impossibly thin, defying the natural contours of the land. Its form stretched unnaturally, a grotesque parody of a human silhouette. Silhouetted on a distant ridge, a dark and unsettling figure against the fiery canvas of the setting sun. It stood motionless, an ominous sentinel. Through my binoculars I saw it wasn't animal or human. The magnification revealed details that defied explanation, shapes that twisted and contorted in ways no earthly creature could. Its limbs were too long, grotesquely elongated, its movements too fluid, almost liquid, as if it were unbound by the laws of physics. My heart pounded against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of the desert. A wave of disbelief washed over me as I realized this was real. This was not a hallucination, not a dream. Compelled by a mixture of fear and morbid curiosity, I crept closer, using the sparse rocks and scrub brush for cover, each movement deliberate and cautious. The figure stopped its slow, deliberate pacing, turning its head with an unnerving swiftness, looking directly at me. Even at that distance, I could sense an unnerving focus, an awareness that transcended the physical space between us. Even from a distance, I felt its gaze, piercing and intense, as if it were looking directly into my soul, cold and knowing, devoid of any warmth or empathy. It was the gaze of something ancient and alien. I was frozen, paralyzed by a primal fear that gripped me from the inside out, locked in a silent standoff with something not of this world, a creature that defied all logic and reason. The universe had just gotten a whole lot bigger, and I suddenly felt very, very small. The comfortable boundaries of my reality had shattered, revealing a cosmos far more mysterious and terrifying than I could have ever imagined. The figure stepped toward me, impossibly tall and slender, its skin shimmering in the starlight. Its face, large dark eyes, no nose, a slit mouth, was the face from 1,000 stories. It stopped, 50 feet away, radiating calm and ancient sadness. In that moment, all questions faded. We were two beings, sharing a silent recognition. It raised a 3-fingered hand in a gesture of acknowledgement. I raised mine in return. Then it turned and disappeared over the ridge, leaving me changed forever. The world I knew was gone. The expedition had just begun. If you enjoyed my story, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment.